Alright, in celebration of Halloween, I'm doing a Tuesday technique that has to use a broomstick. We're going to be making a broomstick skirt, and basically all it is learning how to do those crinkles that, if you watched Project Runway this season, you saw Michael D. do with the hat challenge, where it was all kind of crinkled on the top and then a little straight at the bottom. So we're going to use a broomstick to do this. Okay, all I'm going to do is flip the skirt over the broomstick, and then I'm going to tie it at the top, right here. Now, you can use twisty ties if you have them, or you could just use string. Actually, I don't think this twisty tie is going to cut it. I'm going to have to use string. Or ribbon, you know, whatever will hold it. Get it as close to the top elastic or whatever the top is as you can, and tie it really tight when you make the first tie there. Scooch it up. And then you want to like twist it a little bit here. Keep twisting. And then about 2 inches down, you want to do the same thing. Make another tie. Like I said, you want to tie it, you want to tie it really tight. Put your finger in the middle, and then just make a double knot. And you want to do this as far down, every 2 inches, as far down as you want the wrinkles to go. For the second row, I would twist in the opposite direction that you twisted to begin with, and then make another tie. Now what I decided to do is make it about every inch rather than every 2 inches, because I think it'll just get more crinkly that way. And you can either dip this in water, or you could dip it up to here in water, wherever you want your crinkles to stop. Or you could have wetted the garment first, and actually that's probably the better idea, to wet it and then twist it onto your broomstick, because then you're sure it's getting in all the little crevices. And be sure to wring it out after you've wet it down. But then once you have it on here, you let it dry, and you take it off, and we'll see what it looks like then. Here's what it looks like when it's nice and wet. I'm scrunching it. It's just very crinkled and saturated. Now once it's dry, you can cut off or tie the twisties, or cut them off, whichever one you did. Ooh, well, you want to be careful of that. Looks like, hold on a second. Looks like my twisty ties left some dye on there.
But why?
I don't know. So just take them off.
Pretty mommy.
And then take it off like this and go over to your ironing board. And take your iron and press down. Well, first try to twist it as much as you can. And press down on it with your iron. Mine's still a little wet, because I was trying to do it with a hairdryer. And unfortunately it burnt out. So just take this and go over it like this with your iron. Okay, what I also just did was I took it off the broom and I wrapped a rubber band around it, and I put it in the dryer. So that helped to make it a little more wrinkly. And now that it's all nice and wrinkly, I'm going to iron the bottom half, the half that is supposed to be straight or flat, I should say. Put it around here. And I'm going to spray some spray starch. Take my iron and just over the places that you want to be straight or flat, I should say. just do that over the rest of the skirt. Now, I would recommend a party material when you're going to do a skirt like this, like taffeta or silk. Something other than cotton. Cotton doesn't look very well wrinkled. I mean, in some instances I guess it could, but I think this look mostly looks best with like a satiny, sort of shiny fabric. Okay. And that's it. You can see how it's nicely wrinkled up top and then nice and straight below, the way Michael D looks in Project Runway. I hope that helped. Thanks.